YouTubers, this is Steve. What I have in front of you today is an XD9. This is my second go-to defense gun after the Glocks. The Glocks have always been my primary, and the XDs are basically been my second defense gun, nightstand guns that I call it. They're also very good for as a service pistol, and also it's good also for concealed carry. It's not as bulky as most pistols out there, and not as heavy. So both the Glocks and XDs, I would say, are really good pistols for you to have as defense. So they come with 2 mags, depending what state you live in, and basically the capacity can go up to 15-16 rounds, but in the great state of California is only 10 rounds. The length of the pistol itself is 7.3 inches, and the height is about 5.5. The empty weight is about 28 ounces, and this particular pistol has the ultra safe action trigger, similar to what the Glock has, and it also has got the grip safety at the back. Why I like this is because it has basically several things that you can see in the dark without you basically looking for it. If you know basically if there's a notch that pops out here at the back, then you know basically the gun is basically cocked and ready to fire. And you see this showing here. This basically tells you the striker is ready. The other thing you also have on top here is basically if there's a round in the chamber, this pops out too. This has currently just a standard plain Jane 3-dot sight. I might get that changed out to Trugo. And also I've added the rubberized sock to it, so that it basically stays in my hand even when my palm starts to sweat, especially during the summer months. It also has got front and rear serrations, so that you can basically use this to peekaboo to see if there's a round in the chamber, or basically you can use the back. Okay. And this is a disassembly lever they have, and this is the slide lock lever. Let me now do a quick disassembly for you. If I put the trigger first, I'm going to lock it back to hold it. Okay, and then just remember, this lever needs to be pressed. You're not going to be able to slide it back. That's the negative part about this. While it's a Glocks, you don't have to do it. Once it's locked, slide back. This assembly lever is right here. You just push it up to 12 o'clock, and then release the slide, and then fire the trigger like the Glock, and remove the slide out. Like before, the metal pieces that hold the rail together, this metal piece over here, they are pretty a little bit more sturdy than the Glocks. The Glocks are just thin plates, while this is a little bit more sturdy blocks that hold the slide in place. Let me release the magazine here. Pretty much the rest of the inside of this pistol is about the same. Now on the slide side, we have this double spring here. That's the difference between the new one and the old one. The new one has got a double spring system, so it's a little bit more on the tighter side compared to the old one. Not the older one was a lightweight spring. This is pretty heavy, really sturdy spring. And you have the barrel. That's the Melnite barrel. I might do a high polish on this. I have this dirty habit of getting high polished everything. Okay, so to put this back, make sure the grip safety is pressed and not the slide will not go back. I usually press the slide safety here, grip safety, and then rack it back and lock it. Once you locked it, bring this disassembly lever down. Now release the slide and fire the trigger. pretty much that's all it takes to get this back into battle. So if you have any questions about this, just give me a PM. I'm sort of moving away from certain things that are stainless and certain things that I really want stainless. So if it's a metal, aluminum frame, steel grind, I'll prefer to basically have it in stainless. But once it goes polymer, since the bottom is always polymer, you can't do nothing about it. I prefer to have both black, so that when you basically shoot this, especially in a sunny day, that the reflection from the stainless part doesn't get to your eye, kind of thing. So thing to keep in mind whenever you go into battle, you want things that are dull, not shiny. Alright guys, if you have any questions, do PM me. Thanks for watching.